Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Last run we played as a robot, did a curse mode run. I want to do the same thing today, and I want to do the same thing because I'm kind of courting this idea that maybe we can get a no-hit run while playing robot, while playing cursed mode, and I would really like that to happen because the only times when I've ever been able to get a no-hit run have been essentially on overpowered runs. Oh, that's weird. You know, I've had a no-hit run where I've had a Gunther. I've had a I don't think I've had a no-hit run where I've had the super hot watch, but I think I've gotten close with super hot watch. But I want a standard, average, not really super powerful run that I can have a good shot at getting a no-hit run on. And if we don't get a no-hit run, whatever, we can still have fun. Maybe as soon as we lose that no-hit, we take some curse and we summon LJ and we have some fun with it or something. I don't think in 600 hours of Gungeon I've ever seen a level generation glitch, but here we go. It looks weird. Okay, so this is a hallway. This isn't a room. That is very strange. At least it's not next to the boss fight and you have to fight the boss as soon as you walk around the corner or something, but that's weird. That's really weird. There are occasionally level generation issues, and you can kind of tell what's happening here. The game placed the rooms too close together and there's not enough room for a little hallway here. A little strange, but not that bad in the scheme of things. I mean, Gungeon's a pretty complex game, you know, you're not gonna get everything right the first time. I wish there was a way to keep the seed for the game. If I remember, before I end the episode, I will try to find the seed for this game in the game's like log files or whatever, and make sure to send it off to the devs. I've never had a level generation glitch like that, and I've never had the level generation glitch where you get like a black bar that you can't get past, or the boss fight is accessible through a hallway, and then you walk through a room and you think you're going to a room of combat, and it's like, hey, here's the boss, have fun. I don't think I've ever had that happen, but hey, there's a first time for everything. And at least it's pretty innocuous, you know, it's not like it's going to glitch out the game and make it impossible. The game is pretty good about making sure that there are very few times when you can kind of soft block yourself out of the run. You know, I've only experienced that once myself, and it was on a modded run, so honestly it was the mod's fault, not necessarily the game's fault. Yeah, I like me some Gungeon. I'm not gonna let one little level generation glitch sully my view of this amazing game. And yeah, also sorry for there not being any Gungeon yesterday. I just wasn't feeling well. Well, it was two days ago probably at this point for you guys, but just wasn't feeling well, didn't have any backlog, and so nothing ended up getting recorded that day. Feeling much better today though. I feel energized. I feel ready to play some Gungeon and to do as good of a job as I can. It would be funny if there was a boss fight over there in that room, but I don't think there's gonna be there. I don't think it's going to be there anyways. And there it is, it's right here instead. Okay, boss fight. Looks like a relatively small room. Hopefully it's not gonna be Gatling Gull on the room with the water. I have no reason to suspect it might be, only that I feel like it's been a while since we've had a really annoying boss fight with the Gatling Gull. I think it's about time, you know? I know that's not how RNG works. You know, probability means that we have as equal of a probability this time of it happening as we have at any time in the past, but it feels like it's been a while. It feels like the game is ready. But hopefully we can persevere even if it does happen. What was the last run? We had the Fight Saber on the last run, I think. Fight Saber's pretty good. I really like that weapon. But I think that on these runs, I think I'm actually going to stop taking a lot of S-tier items that drop. Things like the Gunther, you know, it's almost too strong. Weapons like the Fight Saber, they're almost too strong. I can't get over there to kill him. Aw, you jerks. Well, there goes the Key Bulletkin. The Key Bulletkin had to find the one spot where I couldn't hit him behind his friends, using them as human shields, or I should say bullet shields. That's frustrating. Anyways, yeah, I think, you know, items like Super Hot Watch, I think I might not take those in the future. Guns, at the very least I can take guns and other passive items and sell them. But even something as simple as like a clone, well, simple quote unquote, you know, clone is very strong, but it just makes the run last forever. You know, if I pick up a clone and I hold on to it, ideally I would never use it. 7-leaf clover, I mean 7-leaf clover is fun, and I think when you get a run that has 7-leaf clover, you take it and you have fun with it because specifically it is supposed to be a special run with 7-leaf clover, so that's an item that I would absolutely take and use. And on a run like that, if I get black level items, I'll take every single one of them because that's the whole point. But on a standard run, you know, if you get lucky and you get a Winchester's payout that gives me a Super Hot Watch, sell it in the shop, and if there is no sell in the shop, then just probably drop it. Or just not pick it up, because that does raise your magnificence, I think? Something like that? Nah. Could actually refamiliarize myself with the magnificence mechanics. I think if you don't pick up the item, it doesn't count against you. So if you get an item that you don't want, and it's high tier, just don't pick it up. So I love Litchi Trigger Finger. I love Oiled Cylinder. Anything that gives you a stat upgrade is fantastic. And it's making short work of the boss here. Or the bosses, I should say. Just being able to fire, you know, X% faster is very nice. I don't know how much of a bonus it is. Is it 20% faster, 15% faster? I don't know. But it's one of those upgrades that just makes every gun better, and I love it for it. So we get the Betrayer's Shield, which is all right. The DPS out of the weapon is actually respectable, which I can appreciate. It doesn't have a very large clip size. The Betrayer's Shield that you, well, is it Betrayer's Shield? Yeah, I mean the gun is Betrayer's Shield. The shield that you get is, wait a minute. I gotta keep the armor intact, but I gotta get the ammo. I don't think the rat will take the armor because it's a spawn. Like that is where it was located when the level was first generated. I don't think we're gonna have a problem with that. Like even if I walk, oh, okay. Even if I walk into the room and then walk out, I think it will still stay there. I don't think the rat will take it until I pick it up. Let's test. Yeah, the rat's not gonna take it. Okay. I think I am gonna go down to the oubliette. That's kind of why I destroyed that blue chest. Could have opened it up, but you know, why? We have a rate of fire upgrade. Why not try to get some damage upgrades to go along with it by picking up some extra pieces of junk? We did find the secret room, so we do not need to look for another secret room. So let's just go down to the oubliette as I stretch. Maybe take a drink of water. All right. Can't wait for AG&D, for the new content to come out. It'll happen one day. One day, we'll get new content for Gungeon. It'll be a happy day. I'll have to start doing some, like, streaming, I think, when AG&D comes out, because I want to play it immediately. I want to be, like, one of the first people to have videos out for it, so that way I can get all the sweet, sweet, delicious views, right? You know what? I want to try to get a no-hit run. I'll work on the no-hit run for as long as it is feasible anyways. Yeah, I should probably do some streaming at some point. Whenever I've tried to do it in the past, I just never had the consistency to stream every single day. I should get back into that. I've got a few friends from, or that I've known from when I was playing Rocket League frequently, and they've been doing a lot of streaming of PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds and Rocket League. So I could always do streams with them, play some games with friends, have some fun, get back into the swing of things, get back into the schedule of doing like a stream every day or something, and then also do some streams of Enter the Gungeon. But when AG&D comes out, I think definitely I'll be doing some of that. Just a matter of it's just a matter of getting into the habit and keeping the habit, because otherwise you're not doing it regularly. I think people mostly want regular streamers, right? You want to watch something every day, at the same time. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just want to watch something for whenever you want to watch something. But that's kind of where I come into play here. Like, if I put something up on YouTube every day, you can watch it whenever the hell you want. You don't have to watch it at, you know, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when it goes up. As soon as it goes up, you can watch it on your own schedule. I kind of like that. I kind of like that myself, just when I'm watching videos. I'll watch something on YouTube just because I can watch it at any point in time. You know, I don't have to be, oh, okay, you know what? Put a shield down. I don't have to watch it as it's being recorded. It's also nice for me because I can record things at, you know, basically whatever schedule I need or want. We should use Flame Hand. It's so good and it's so ammo efficient. We should just use the Flame Hand. Oh, especially in a room like this. Where's the poop now? Where's the Poopulon? Did I kill him? Did I kill the poop? I think I killed the poop. The Poopulon in this room is the worst because it's so open. Yes, there's a few walls, but not a lot. There's a Poopulon, get him. I must have hit him with like a couple of stray shots, or maybe there wasn't a Poopulon. I forget which rooms down here are hard-coded enemies and which ones have kind of randomized enemies, because some rooms down here, they have semi-random enemies. Like, there could be a veteran bulletkin, there could be a Deadeye. There could be a mutant shotgunner or a mutant bulletkin. You know, I don't remember which ones are hard-coded enemies or not. Yeah, man. Got a lot of money from that room. I like those rooms because you do get a lot of money from them. I'll admit that wholeheartedly. You know what? Keep it alive. Haven't gotten hit yet on this run. Maybe we'll be able to make it happen, maybe not. I don't know. I will try to go to the Abbey though. Man, will I? I probably shouldn't, but I like the Abbey. I kind of like fighting the old king. He's a hard boss, but he's not like the worst boss. At least he's semi-fair. Die, please. You get hit by the fireball, you get pushed back so you can't shoot me, and it pushes you back into an explosion. He must be pissed. Also, what the hell is with these frickin' wicked chests? I mean, I know we're cursed, but it's getting a little bit ridiculous here. Honeycomb. I mean, if we're going for a no-hit run, this is literally the worst thing you could have because it only activates when you get hit. I guess nanomachines would also be pretty terrible, but at least you get, you know, a consistent benefit out of that. Get some HP back. You're still not dead! Or are you a different one? Oh! That's not good. I hate these guys. There we go. Those guys are the worst. Nah, they're not the worst, there are worse enemies. I should probably have the Betrayer Shield on my secondary though, because I can always, if I think I'm gonna take damage, fire a shot, reload it, and it's gonna drop a shield which will break bullets that are coming in. I don't know if it breaks beams, like the Beholster Beam or the Det Beams, those flying mines, but having it on my secondary could mean that I can save myself a little bit of damage. The problem with that though is that it will mean that I have to be using the Flame Hand or the Betrayer Shield if I don't want to constantly be switching weapons. Pushed back. You know, I want to use the Flame Hand right now just because it is so good and it is so ammo efficient. But against some enemies, you know, if you can kill them without having to use a Flame Hand shot, maybe we should do that, you know, save a little bit of ammo. Let's kill this guy first. Worry about Bullet Lord second. Careful not to get hit by a bouncing bullet from behind. It bounced from behind. Have we not found the secret room yet? No. Well, we've already picked up a gun, so we will get we have a chance of not getting a gun from the boss. And I probably want to use Betrayer's Shield. Yeah. I think I want to have a shield down now. Not useful, not necessary for this attack anyways, but in case the Blobulord here does an attack that I want to be safe from, I can just pull out the Betrayer Shield, take a shot, hit a reload. The problem though is that I need to make sure that the shield dies, because if the shield stays, then I have to wait for the shield to die before I can activate another shield. That's a big problem with the shields here. Oh! I don't know if that was the Guanstone or what, but whatever it was, thank you. Just stay behind the shield, make sure it dies. Okay, there it goes. Now that the shield is gone, I can spawn another one at will. That was a bad dodge. Not really a point when I have that much distance to spawn the shield, but I just wanted to do it. I wanted to know that I could. Spawn the shield a little bit closer to the center, I think. Whoa! I'm always surprised by how fast they bounce off of the walls. We got this. I completely didn't realize even that this is a jammed version of the boss. I'm like, the bullets are big and red. Oh, that means he's jammed. Maybe I shouldn't rely on Betrayer's Shield though, because if I, you know, have a shield already active on the level and I try to use it, I won't get the shield, and maybe I won't be as up on my dodges if I'm trying to rely on the Betrayer's Shield at all. We got the crutch. Crutch is pretty good. We also got a key so we can get the old crest if we wanted to. Kind of want to. I think I did shoot the other walls there, so I have no idea where the secret room is. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. We don't really have a super amazing strong run right now, but maybe we'll have something in the future that's going to... It's going to mean that, you know, going to the Abbey isn't going to get us killed. I should say hit, rather. I could also take the old crest and take it down to the Lich. I think I've done that once, and that was with a Gunther, maybe. Maybe it wasn't a Gunther. I don't know. But I gotta admit, defeating the Old King, it's kind of something that I'm relatively good at defeating the Old King. I understand his mechanics, his attack patterns. I'm not half bad at it. Okay, this was not a good decision. Just let the bulletkins kind of split and try to surround me. No, don't do that. Also, don't walk into an explosive barrel. That'd be dumb. God damn it. You have crutch, so all of our shots will have some degree of homing attached to them, which can be good and it can be bad. I think for most of our weapons right now, it's well, we only have 3. For our weapons right now, it's fine. But in the future, we might want to consider whether or not we want to keep the crutch. I'm gonna drop the honeycomb. I don't intend to get hit too often, but also the honeycomb just doing extra damage when you take damage, it's kind of weak in my opinion. You know, at least with the nanomachines item, you get some HP back. At least with the photo, you get some guaranteed damage that you can choose to put out there, you know? Like, it makes your shots a lot stronger. Just seems a little bit weak having a little bit of damage coming out of the bees. I know it does synergize with the beehive, but we don't have the beehive, do we? I was kind of hoping you'd get Chuck in the pit. You did not. How do I think of this run so far? I think it's pretty good. We have a good room clearing weapon. The Betrayer's Shield is okay at boss fights. At least we can, you know, hold down the trigger and it's an automatic weapon. It doesn't have necessarily a long reload time. But we don't really have an amazing boss killing weapon right now. That would be something that I would love to pick up. I mean, it's a mimic. That's what it is. Okay, it's a mimic. I guess since it's a mimic, we want to fight it on this side. And if it's a mimic, we have to fight it. We can't destroy it for junk, so we have to fight it anyways. I should have not fought it on this side. Oh no, we did it, we did it. I was worried for a second about maybe the mimic falling into the drink, but it didn't do that. Okay, pick up the compass. You come over here. You drop the compass. We got a little bit lucky having a cell creep on this floor, and we can get a little bit of extra money out of that. It's D tier, so it's not going to be super valuable, but we might as well keep the coolant. You know, we can still put out wicks on chests if we come across them, and I mean the compass. The compass, I don't know how to think about that. I was just talking about this when I was doing recording of Monolith. Monolith has a couple of different mapping items in the game, and Gungeon also has mapping items in the game, and it also has items like the compass. And I don't really understand them. I understand that on Bullet Hell. On Bullet Hell, you don't necessarily want to explore the entire floor. You want to know where you're going so that you can get out of the floor basically as quickly as possible, right? But up till that point, first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor, you want to explore basically the entire floor because the dead ends hold the chests. And the chests give you items, and the items give you advantages. So why would you really want to skip floors unless you're doing like a speed run or something, you know? Why would I want to find the boss fight immediately on this floor? I don't. I want to explore. I want to try to, you know, look at what the chests are. If they're high quality, maybe open them before the boss fight, maybe after. Decide whether I want to force the gun drop from the boss. You know, you kind of lose the, well, you don't lose, but you, like, I just don't understand items like the compass. You know what? For the compass, there is actually a another use case that I didn't consider until just now. Ring of Triggers. Ring of Triggers does make it extremely, extremely, extremely strong to have the compass or the hook shot, the grappling hook. But the grappling hook is an item that I would like to have anyways, because it is just a good item. Does damage and stuns an enemy for an extended period of time. Who doesn't like that? Okay. Always agree first, because I will forget about him. Hopefully I don't forget about the shrine. I want to fight the boss first. You know, I don't necessarily want to get cursed for no reason. I wish you could steal his backpack. Hold another active item. And then make it so that he doesn't talk to you. That way you have to choose whether or not you want a random item or a backpack or something. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. But, you know, if we had the backpack, we could have held on to the compass. Yeah, compass. And then watch as I get Ring of Triggers and I'll be like, yo, I sold the compass, why did I do that? If I get Ring of Triggers, I'll eat my own sock. Well, should have bought a key first before I came in here. There were 2 keys in the shop. I was just a little bit silly about it. Wasted my coolant charge. Get banana. It's gonna be a brown level passive or active. I mean, ammo belt would be nice. Potion of lead skin would be great. Potion of gun friendship would be okay. I'm thinking. We can always sell it if we don't like it. Sure. You know what? Brown passive active. Let's go in here first. Not a mimic. Okay, well, because this doesn't have a guaranteed item in it. This does, but it requires a key. Let's open this. Sawed-off shotgun. Okay, let's open this. Knife shield. Okay. I mean, we don't want knife shield. If I pick it up, we'll get cursed. LJ will follow us. We'll have a worse chance at flawlessing the boss, and I'm just gonna sell it anyways because I do want to keep the coolant, so that's kind of a worthless drop. If only I didn't have the curse, I could pick it up and sell it. I could buy extra blanks and then use those blanks to try to flawless the boss with LJ after me, but I don't really care about 16 extra credits, which is what that's going to give me when I sell it. So let's just, instead, pick up the blanks, pick up the glass Guanstone, probably honestly buy the mailbox so I just have one more gun at my disposal, and then we'll fight the boss. Pots, Amoconda, crap. Probably gonna want Flame Hand. I know it's gonna use ammo in what is ostensibly, in which is undoubtedly a good gun, but I need a good gun to kill this creature as quickly as possible, especially when he's jammed. I already took damage. I didn't even pay attention to the bullet. I thought I was gonna dodge it. I was looking at the boss. I was looking at the Amoconda. Damn it! Well, that's silly. That's unfortunate. I feel a little bit embarrassed about that. I had 4 blanks. Just stopped paying attention for a split second. I don't know why I stopped looking at the bullets. Oh, crap. Well, you know what? If you're gonna get hit by a boss that ruins your potential, flawless run, let it be the Amoconda. This guy's a pain in the ass. But I guess that's also a lesson for me. Don't try to save your blanks all the time, because I don't want to use the blanks so I have more for the old king fight. He's going to be a harder fight to handle, but I guess I should have just gone and done it. Use the blanks, pay more attention to the bullets. Whatever. Whatever, I'm going to be playing Gungeon for a million years for the rest of my life. We'll get an impressive flawless at some point. Really? That gave me 30 credits? Is the boomerang really a green tier item? I guess it is pretty damn good. This is what we want. Now I feel very bad about taking that damage because with Singularity, we have an extremely good defensive item that is going to absolutely murder enemies, break a lot of boss bullets. I wish I had this for the boss fight. Probably would have been able to avoid taking damage even without using blanks or paying attention. Just pop it and then everything gets blocked. Well, you know what? That's okay. No. That. There we go. You know what? That's okay. Oh, you know what? Gun cultists can get sucked in. Just do better next time. So at this point, we've taken damage on the run, and we have an amazing active item. I would totally take a 6th chamber. I would get cursed. I would have LJ chase me at this point. I wouldn't take something that gives me curse for no reason. I might. But Singularity is just so good. And honestly, curse doesn't make Singularity any worse. In fact, cool, that's a bad dodge. Curse might make Singularity better because it kills enemies that have more health, meaning that the Singularity charges itself faster, right? Like, that's what I'm thinking. So it might actually be beneficial to have Singularity with more curse. You will die at some point, dude. I guess we do have a slight home on our shots thanks to the crutch. Might make the sawed-off shotgun just a little bit better. But it's not even killing standard bulletkins in one hit, which is kind of, I mean, honestly, to be expected. We are essentially on the 3rd floor, at least as far as enemy HP is concerned. Might be a little bit less than the 3rd floor, but we only have 2 junk. It's just the shotgun, and it's not as good as the regular shotgun. I should say, it's just the sawed-off shotgun. No. Purple light goes first, just in case it is a shop. It's a gun muncher. Dude, I don't know what it is about the gun muncher room. If ever there's not a lantern, right there, it's always a secret room. Love it. Makes it easy for me to make the decision to test the wall, because it's almost always going to be the secret room. Okay, Brother Alburn, what do you got for me? I mean, now I will take any item. Give me any S tier item you want, I'll take it, because, you know, I have no need to impress people by trying to get a flawless anymore. We've already lost it. So I will take any item that shows up, even if it's cursed. Why not? I don't think this room is worth using the Singularity on. It'll suck in a ghost, yeah, but could just kill the ghosts. Give me fat bullets. Give me heavy bullets. Give me some like really cool, amazing, synergistic stuff. I would love that game. I have the keys to open the chests on this floor. I will still try to get a flawless on the Old King, because that is, I mean, that's difficult to do on its own, but it's also good practice. Try to do it whenever you can. Should probably stop using the sawed-off quite so much, but it's a good gun. It just has poor accuracy, which we are kind of countering being the robot. The battery bullets item that we have does give us a better accuracy, so it is kind of making the sawed-off better. And of course we have the crutch, so I mean, it's actually not that bad for us right now. And I'm not gonna use Singularity against one enemy. I say one enemy because I'm not gonna use it against a priest either. I wanna save it for basically gun cultists, lead maidens, rooms with like 4 priests and blobs and stuff. You know, the really, truly annoying, asshole-ish rooms. Wow, the chest quality on this run has been garbage. And you know what? I will use a blank here. I guess we will be opening the next chest. I mean, unless it's a brown chest, maybe I'll just gun munch it. Not gun munch it, but destroy it to get junk. Junk munch it. There you go. That's the phrase. Do we have anything that counters this guy? No. No laser rifle, no mine cutter on the triple shot version of its projectile. Okay, now this guy is worth using the Singularity on, but because it's just him, I was able to kill him before he did anything. We probably want Flame Hand. For a second, I was thinking, you could take sawed-off ammo. No. No. Do not take sawed-off ammo. You take the Flame Hand, and you thank your lucky stars that you have the Flame Hand on your run, because the Flame Hand is amazing. It's not quite a Mega Hand you don't have to charge, but it's not far off. More like a Pox Cannon. Or a shotgun, but with range. Maybe not an M1, but maybe a sniper rifle in terms of damage. And good knockback too. You know, not as much as something like the Jolter or the Blooper, but the Jolter or the Blooper. Still pretty good. Much better than it was when the game first came out. Because the item description for Flamehand is 2d6 plus int mod. Now that's obviously a reference, but it didn't actually affect the weapon at all. You know, they changed it so that when you actually use the Flamehand, you actually do have varying projectile sizes of 2d6 plus, I think it's plus 0 actually. So sometimes you get big bullets, sometimes you get small bullets. Right there. Which I like. I kind of like the fact that it actually changes the mechanics of the weapon. Reminds me of when I first picked up the revolver in the game, like the first time I was ever playing Enter the Gungeon, and the revolver is 5 shots or 6, you know, Dirty Harry. And I thought to myself, oh, when I reload the gun, it's gonna change between 5 or 6 shots in the chamber. And it never did, it's always 6. They're missing a great opportunity for a reference and possible like weapon synergy or interaction there. Like you reload it and it randomly decides whether or not it's going to have 5 or 6 bullets in the clip. So sometimes you would have 5 and sometimes you would have 6. It's cool, huh? I think it's cool anyways. I think that they should do it. I think that they should totally take my idea. So we picked up Mega Hand. Yeah, it's the Mega Hand. Yeah, we're gonna use it. Probably not for the boss fight though. What are we gonna use against the boss? I mean, God, I don't know. Flame Hand? I say that with a sigh, not because of Flame Hand, but because I just don't have any other room clearing weapons right now. Or boss killing weapons, I should say. We have plenty of room clearing weapons. Just don't have like anything super outstandingly useful against bosses. I mean, you could say Mega Hand is super outstanding against bosses, and it really is. It does a ton of damage, but nothing that's made for bosses. You know, like a commando, a stinger, an RPG, or a grenade launcher. Good gun munch. Let's see. Brown? Brown? Brown. Green. 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 Blue. Yeah, Plan Pain and Betrayer's Shield. You know what? Let's do it. Betrayer's Shield is green, I think. And Plan Pain is blue. If it's green, all the better. And honestly, I probably should take it. You know, if we fight the Mind Flayer, we're gonna want something that explodes. Yeah, we got a Molotov launcher, which is blue level, and it is not good for us in this particular situation, but it is a relatively good gun. Ugh, God, M1? Kinda wish you would pierce and actually hit the Chancellor, but, you know, whatever. So this guy just does not get lit on fire, ever. That's a bad dodge, and that's a stupid dodge. I don't know, dude, I don't want to use the Flame Hand. Why? I don't know. I just don't. Aw, damn. Got a little bit unlucky on the distribution of that attack. At least you can get poisoned, okay? That's good for us. I just don't want to use the Mega Hand because it's OP, you know? I want to fight for it. I want to fight for my right to flawless. That was a bad dodge. Got a little bit lucky. Even if it takes all of the ammo in this gun. There we go. There we go, that's better. Good. Try to pay attention to where his bullets are going. Try to get as much damage done as possible while I have the singularity up. Get it charged. And I do like having the mailbox for this. Having some explosions is nice. Explosions, breaking his bullets when the singularity is not active is very useful. But whenever I say you know, that I like some weapons because they are efficient at killing bosses, or the Old King even. You know, the sling obviously, but even the mailbox. Like, this is why I like the mailbox, because even though I have no other weapons that are necessarily good for boss killing, except for maybe the Mega Hand, mailbox is getting things done. You know, it can't quite kill him in one go, but it's coming very close. Don't stand the poison. That was pretty good. Thank you, mail gun. I will take an ammo drop for you, probably. Didn't flawless him. That's okay. Guess we're done. We picked up the Scrambler, which is an amazing boss killer, so we don't need the mail gun anymore. We still have the Flame Hand, we still have the Mega Hand, so room clearing is set. We're in a pretty good position. I just even want to try to use the Flame Hand. I also just don't like that the Flame Hand doesn't break boxes. It's kind of a weird thing for it not to do. A lot of other charged weapons do break boxes. Well, I guess it's not a charged weapon, but a lot of other weapons do break boxes, like your Heroin, your Mega Hand. But maybe because they're charged, the game developers are like, we need to make sure that, you know, people are actually able to fire their bullets on occasion. Ooh, even the bullet bubbles, you know, can't really effectively kill them with the Flame Hand. If it pierced, then, you know, I would be able to. Let's keep using this. Flame Hand is fine. You know what? I hate that we're not going to get money out of enemies that die in the singularity, but I also like that we can just kill enemies, especially those annoying ones that fly around, the Skull Arm boys. I hate the Skull Arm boys. They're not the worst, they're close. Extra armor. Do I feel bad about getting rid of the honeycomb? No. Honeycomb is just kind of a mech item in general, for the reasons that I have already listed. And I think the money is probably a little bit more valuable. You know, we can buy some, that's a very late dodge roll on my part. We can buy some really good stuff if we find some nice shops. You know, I would love to find a curse shop. Give me some blank synergies, a gold amulet plus an owl, or a table tech blank, or a table tech stun. Got some nice stuff. Oh, there we go, commando. Finally, we have a good boss killing weapon. Not that the mailbox isn't very good, it's just that it is kind of slow. But the commando is exactly what I want. Even for something like the Old King, you know, commando, grenade launcher, RPG, maybe even the banana, maybe I should have kept it. You know, timed explosions against nasty boss enemies that can kind of disrupt bullet patterns is very useful. Maybe I could have more easily flawlessed the Old King had I had the banana. Maybe I'm underrating the banana. I underrate items sometimes, and I try my best to admit it when I discover an item's true potential. But I don't know, the banana is a little weird. It's a little wonky. If all of the bananas hit one target and then blew up, I think I would like it better, but because it just... Yo, die. Because it just... What am I trying to say here? Should have taken that for the mail gun. Because the banana bounces the shots around, I just don't see it being super useful in a lot of situations. You know? Like, I would much rather have the bananas all explode, or maybe just have one banana that explodes and does more damage. I know, I get it's a Worms reference, and that's kind of how the banana works, right? Still, I can wish. I can dream. What is that from? A man can dream, a man can dream. Is that like the first episode of Futurama? can dream. That's a Futurama reference somewhere that I cannot remember. Which episode is it? A man can dream. That's gonna bug me for a while now. 'Cause I'm a big Futurama fan. Man can dream. I think it's like the professor. He's like, you can't kill everyone who works for you, Professor. Oh, can't I? I can certainly dream about it. You know, because he's basically evil. Just can't quite recall. That's okay. Futurama, good show. I was always just a little bit not weirded out, but I feel like the show quality suffered a little bit when it moved over to Fox because it feels like, to me, that they changed a lot of the different characters. Like they changed the character personalities and the traits and the quirks to fit in the new standards that they had at Fox, you know? Like in the first episode of, I think it's either season 7 or 8. I don't know if the movies count as an actual season. But in like the first episode, Fry makes a joke about his old, buddies from back Earth or college or whatever, drawing, penises on his head with a permanent marker. And even something as simple as that, like, because that's something that no character has ever said or referenced in the show, it feels out of place that they're starting to reference things that would be considered a little bit too adult for Comedy Central? No, was it on Fox before? It was on Fox before, and then it moved to Comedy Central, right? Look, I don't remember. I don't freaking remember. But it just feels out of place that the characters are slightly changed just because they moved onto a new network. I don't know. It always rubbed me the wrong way. Oh, I did this wrong. You know what? They don't even get sucked in. They're so strong. I hate those guys. Hate those guys. Dozes guises. Okay, well, we now have two different methods of sniping enemies at a distance. I guess we'll use the M1 so that we can have the sniper rifle ammo for the future. Anyone else notice the same thing with Futurama? I don't know of any other, properties that I think the same thing about, just because, I'm not a big TV person. Yeah, I've watched Futurama. It's a good show. I never really watched it on TV, though. I just mostly watched it... Well, I guess we have it on Netflix right now. So that's what we'll say. We'll say I watched a lot of it on Netflix. Don't you get in the minecart. I guess the veterans never get in the minecart, so I shouldn't worry about it quite so much. There's a lot of shows also that were just on Fox that never went anywhere. I remember, what was it, John Doe? It was a pretty good show. There was also an Invisible Man show, I think. It was set in the current past of 1999. Configure them. You've got a green chest from a mirror. Oh wait, I don't have any keys for Lament Configure 'em anymore, do I? No, we're gonna have to get a key drop. Yeah, okay, so maybe I should not have opened the blue chest. Should have waited on it. We could try to, oh no, we've already found the secret room. Okay, I guess Lament Configure 'em might be off the table, and you know what? I'm sorry for that. I should have lamented. Alright, you know what, actually, you're just gonna get scrambled. My scrambler eggs are just dying. They're not actually launching. It's like the scrambler eggs are dying in the black hole, which is kind of weird. That didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. Get out of here. I'm gonna save Condamo. I'm gonna save the ammo in that weapon. Just because it's not that necessary. This guy's pretty easy to dodge. Yeah, I used a blank, whatever. He's gonna die. I just want to save the ammo for a tougher boss fight. The Scrambler is pretty damn good at killing bosses. We don't really need the extra damage output. from the commando right now. I want to get in there and pop a singularity at him, but didn't have the chance, really. There we go. There we go. Frost bullets. I like frost bullets. And we actually, damn it. Damn it, we got enough keys. So you know what? We're gonna drop the singularity, even though it's amazing, and I love it, and we're gonna take them and configure them, and we're gonna have LJ show up in this run, and we're gonna be sad about it, but you know what? I do this for you. I do this so that you can see me suffer. As soon as we pick it up, it will be ours. Could also take Brick of Cash. Oh, it's only one key. I forget that it is actually tier-wise worth 2 keys, but it's only 1 key in the shop, I think. A few items do that. Maybe Brick of Cash does that? No, they reduced the quality of it, didn't they? But maybe it being green does mean that it still is only 1 key. Whatever, you know what? Pop it, pick it. I can't activate it in this room. I did not realize that I couldn't activate it in that room. I wanted to use the singularity to make it easier to kill the first wave of enemies with Lament Configure. That did not happen. Well, if we're going curse, let's go curse. We will open the mirror. We will hope for a good item. Hope it's not a mimic. Don't shoot the mirror. Shadow bullets. That is really good. Hey, how's it going, eyeball man? Yeah, shadow bullets is... I mean, it's probably not worth the curse, but it is worth the curse now that we are cursed, because it is amazing and it should be fantastic for us. So I'm gonna rock Mega Hand now. Since we have LJ after us, I want something that's a little bit stronger. And honestly, this is half of the reason why I did take the curse, is because I knew that I would have a weapon good enough to handle him. I guess not all enemies will die in one shot, but a lot of enemies are gonna die in one hit, thanks to the Mega Hand. Or at the very least die without too much effort. 3 hits on a normal enemy. That's actually kind of a lot. I just need to practice target selection, I think. Okay, you have a key. You trying to attack me with a key? Okay. I didn't realize that those bullet archers or whatever they were actually had different things that they could hold. It definitely felt like he did anyways. Get out of here. Oh! I don't know why I freaked out about that. All right. We got the disintegrator. Is that worth it at this point? No. The disintegrator is an okay gun, but it's, oh, I tried to do a dodge roll there. It's not of a high enough quality that I'm happy with it necessarily. Like, if we had an item that granted us invincibility, first of all, we wouldn't be cursed. Oh, good lord. Then it would be a little bit better, but for boss killing, honestly, like, Commando plus Mega Hand or the Scrambler is probably gonna be fine for us. But let's try our best not to screw it up. Taking like 2 hits on this not first floor, but on the first few rooms of the 4th floor already. I didn't even see you. Do you teleport in front of me, you jerk? I actually did not see him there. So he must have teleported in front of me right when I was looking at the shotgunners to my right. I heard him teleport, I just didn't realize he would be there. What a jerk! Uh-oh, gotta itch my nose. Eh. You know what, let's do it in this room. Why not? We're here. Poopulon is alive, but at least the Poopulon can't really hit me from his current angle. Could you die, please? There you go. Oh, yep. As soon as I did that second dodge, I realized it was wrong. Okay, let's not die on this run. Because so far, I've been playing very poorly after picking up Lament Configurum. So let's stop that. Oh, you're jammed, so it doesn't matter if he doesn't attack. Right. Look, it's been a couple of days since I played Gungeon. I don't know why, but my brain is not processing the things that it should process right now. It's okay, just relax. Relax, we're doing okay, we're doing fine. We have a lot of money too. Really do need to try to find a good shop here soon. There we go. You know what? Pop another Lament Configurum. You know what I should be doing? I mean, the obvious thing is only use Lament Configurum away from all the enemies, or away from LJ, rather. You know, give myself some time to deal with them. Should probably be doing that. I'm not. Don't do that. There is a book wizard over here. Stop that. No one likes you, book wizard. You're probably the worst wizard. Red wizard isn't so bad as you. Red wizard is just don't shoot him, you know? Yes, that makes it hard when the only way you can kill enemies is by shooting them, but just don't shoot them. Trying to focus a little bit more on proper target selection, like, hey, maybe don't shoot the enemies that are jammed immediately, shoot everything else first. But honestly, we've been a little bit hurt by variance. Some of the weapons that we've been picking up have been like, hey, here is a lot of jammed enemies and you gotta kill them all at the same time, you know? You gotta go. So we got the Cat Claw. Cat Claw's okay. It's not particularly special or anything, but it's fine. We'll open up the shop, teleport away. Cat Claw might be better than Mega Hand at this point, but we might as well use Mega Hand to finish the ammo. Cat Claw is acceptable anyways. It's not gonna win us the run on its own, but it's gonna make our room clearing life a little bit easier probably. You're gonna summon. What? Oh, you're a, I see. I thought this was gonna be like a yellow mage or something. I wasn't paying attention to the color that he was when he spawned. Okay, let's use Cat Claw now. They're not homing in on the right enemy. Okay, yeah, we gotta do something about this. This room's only gonna get harder. At least we're getting like freezing. I had to wait for a second. Come on. At least we're getting freezing because we're firing, excuse me, we're firing a lot faster, but it's taking a lot of shots to kill everything and anything. Oh, yeah, I thought that, I don't know what I thought. I guess the freezing is mostly what I'm getting out of the Cat Claw here. Killing jammed enemies is not its specialty, I think. You know what? Let's switch back to the Mega Hand. That's gonna be better for us anyways. Just because it is a better... Oh! Son of a gun! It is a better weapon. I'm taking a lot of damage, and I'm sorry for that. I don't know what the deal with me is here today, but I am just not playing very well. It's okay, just don't die on the run, okay? At least succeed. Where others have failed before you. Need to at some point go to that shop, buy some HP. Oh god, it's a jam mimic. But he's frozen, he's frozen, he's frozen, he's frozen, he's frozen, he's frozen, he's frozen. Which means go to town, kill him, get the icebreaker. The icebreaker is great. Probably gonna be my secondary weapon, honestly. so many jammed enemies. It feels like I'm getting way more than I should be. I have no evidence to back that up, except it seems like most of the enemies that we spawn from Lament Configurum are jammed, most of the enemies in general are jammed. There's a lot of jammed enemies, and I don't like it. Don't home in on the wrong target, you stupid bullet. This is one of those situations where the homing might actually be a problem, because it keeps trying to home in on the frickin' spent instead of the bullet mages. No, kill the bullet mages first. They're the ones you gotta worry about. I do everything myself. That was scary. Okay. God, one non-jammed enemy. That's all I wanted. That's all I ever wanted. Nice. Easy room. Easiest of rooms. We have 3 blanks. Kind of forgot that we had the lodestone amulet. I've noticed a couple of enemies get stunned whenever I hit them, but it never clicked in my head. Hey, we have an okay chance of getting the flawless here on this floor. Yo, come here. See, that's another one of those instances where it's like, don't home my shot. Just let me shoot my shot. I know what I'm doing, game. I know it needs to die better than you, apparently. Would love some sort of massive damage bonus. It's not what I meant, but it's actually a good item. Clown mask. And that's a shop. So I'm gonna go to the other shop first. We're gonna buy everything. No, we're gonna buy nothing. We're gonna buy nothing so that we can go to the other shop and buy everything. But I don't want the shop to be destroyed. Okay. This is Blank Man, I think, too. Or is he Stun Man? I can't remember. We're gonna keep exploring for a second. No, we should do this now. We should do this now. Which means I should get my teleport position. We should do this now because we want items. That also kind of looks like maybe a boss corridor, so I want items. I want some good items. We have 434 bucks. We've been saving this for basically forever. We bought like 2 keys and 3 blanks on the entire run. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do what I do. So give me some good stuff. Double vision, stout bullets, big boy. It sucks. This entire shop is terrible. These are... I already have an active item. So 2 of these are out, and stout bullets is a damage downgrade at range. Why would I want these items? You tease. You are such a tease. I'll probably buy the sling though. I imagine we want a nice high-powered boss-killing weapon in case all else fails and we run out of ammo with other things. Or maybe we just want something that's better than, you know, even the Scrambler. I also really do not like the position of this boss fight because it's gonna make it hard to pull LJ away. But at least it's not Wallmonger. It does look like it's gonna be Kill Pillars, although I imagine this could also be High Priest and you don't enter from the center. I don't know if you can do that though. Regardless, if it is the Kill Pillars, we know how to handle that. Probably just Flame Hand Commando. And High Priest might warrant the Cat Claw, honestly. Not for any, you know, high damage output, but just because, who cares about the Cat Claw? Who cares about the Cat Claw? Not me. I do. Good. It's better. kind of keep alternating between things that pierce and things that do a lot of damage. Killed one already. We have shadow bullets too, so we are getting extra action out of them. Let's pop another blank because they're in this phase again. And I'm still using flame hand. Should probably switch at this point. Sniper rifle does pierce, so that might actually be a good option for us. Losing the commando is kind of unfortunate. Oh, my Mr. Blank Man, you saved me and I didn't even stop to thank you and consider your support. Excellent. It's close. Killed him with the blank. I hate that. Hot lead, chance to ignite. Go to the shop. Pick up some commando ammo. Hope that we get a good shop on the next floor. And you know what? Just to play it safe, we'll pick up the sling. We have so much money. We have so much money that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we spend our money on. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We have so much money. Crescent crossbow, huh? We got the blank man. We're gonna have blank synergies. I forgot about that. The lodestone amulet's very nice because it means that we will get a small knockback and stun on enemies whenever he does his blank. It's not bad. It's not bad. Icebreaker. Use Mega Hand for the next floor. Okay. Kind of disappointed with the Lament Configurum. We're not really getting passives or actives, which I would prefer. Well, maybe not the actives, but passives definitely. You know, where's my Alpha Bullet? Where's my Omega Bullet? Where's my Metronome? Metronome might be pretty bad. You know, getting hit a lot might make Metronome pretty awful for us. But dude, I'm loving. I'm loving the blank synergy here. I wish that I didn't forget about that before I noticed it, but you know, if we can get more amulets, that's gonna be a very high priority for us. This guy, he's got like the purple eyeliner on. I think that's why I recognize him as being the one that blinks, because it's like the one that blinks, he looks sad. Looks like he's been crying. He's also got like the magic hands. Like, look at those magic hands. Oh. Hey LJ, how's it going? Buddy old pal. Stand here. LJ can't hit me from this position, so this is honestly the safest. We have homing shots, so this is actually like not a bad way of killing him, hopefully. The jammed jerk lord up there. Okay, that's good. That's good. Good room. Ooh, right, we got Lament Configurum. We gotta activate Lament Configurum. Okay. Let's do, let's not do one more room. Let's fall down here. See where we are. Wow, we're actually really close. And we'll teleport and then use it. Why not? I hate those guys because they take 2 shots to die, you know? Those freaking executioners that take 2 hits to die, even when they're not jammed. Now maybe if we had more damage bonuses, we could kill them in one shot, but can't right now. Hello! Thank you, Mr. Blank Man. I did not see LJ's shot approaching. You saved my life, buddy. And I'm loving the stuns, man. Blank Man boy! I walked into it. That's my bad. Mr. Blank Man is the best boy. Got another Lament Configurum charge that quickly? Good lord. Thank you. Don't walk into the pit, that would have been stupid. Probably be like more careful about what I'm doing, you know. Pulling LJ away before I go to new rooms and such. Whatever, I'm a fan of Risk. You ever play Risk like 2210 or whatever? It's a really weird one. It's like set in the future or this sci-fi world. But it had a moon. It had a moon board that was separate from the main board, and you could have your island be on the moon. Your Australia was the moon in that version of Risk, and it was kind of fun. I remember playing it, and we would always just try to get the moon. It didn't matter if we were winning or losing. We just wanted to get the moon. That was the most important thing, because it's like if you had the moon, no one could hit you, no one could hurt you. You're safe. This is awfully slow. You know what's faster? Oh, good lord. Yeah, you gotta go, dude. There you are. I don't know if this guy has a DPS cap like most bosses, because he's not really a boss. He's kind of a mini-boss. There we go, he's dead. Not a mimic. I only have 2 keys though, and it's only a blue level chest, so I'm probably not gonna open it immediately. Go up here. 5 enemies, okay, that's a big draw. Killed the most annoying ones already though, which is nice. Thank you. Oh, you're so good. Definitely. That was dumb. The whole point of doing this was to teleport back using the existing teleport. Definitely, I think, the best Payday familiar. Although, I don't know. The one that runs up to enemies and stuns them is good too. I guess it depends on kind of what you have. Do you have like a good synergy? Oh God. For killing the enemies yourself, or do you want more defense? Do you have a good synergy for the amulets? If you have any amulets, I guess. God, sometimes I really hate the crutch. It's the same principle of why I don't necessarily love remote bullets all that much, because sometimes the homing to the cursor instead of to the enemy, but sometimes the homing is detrimental to what you're trying to do, you know? I didn't even see you up there. I thought there was gonna be 2 enemies. You got some good luck out of shadow bullets there. I was gonna say YV. We don't have YV. Wish we had YV. YV plus shadow bullets is just more effective, frequent, reliable double shots, right? Molotov! That's not what I wanted. It got 2 kills, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted the icebreaker, and honestly, maybe even the crescent crossbow. If we can get double stars, I'd love it. On every shot. Okay, well, you know what? You know, that's actually pretty good damage output. That's a jammed enemy dying pretty quickly. I did take a couple of shots at him with the icebreaker, but not that many. This one room is gonna give me a charge on Lament Configurum, Jesus. Careful, careful. Jesus. I guess we did use a lot of ammo in this. Composite gun. Hey, that's a good gun. It's a real good gun. We don't really need the sling anymore. I gotta sneeze. I'm sorry. Ah, excuse me. I think I even have a key on my keyboard to mute my microphone. I just forgot what it was. Did some house cleaning yesterday. Dusted up some dust in the air. Never a good sign. Don't roll into the saw blade. That would have been so dumb. Aw, crap, I hate this room. Out comes the freeze gun. Freeze as many of them as possible. These are supernovas. All 3 of them. And also, hey, here's a hammer. This room is the worst. It's everything that's bad about the forge in one room. Although admittedly, I should not have probably gotten hit by the hammer. It's a little silly. That's a little silly. That's a mimic, that's a jam mimic. We're gonna run. Run. I want him to come over here. I want him to get frozen. You're still shooting! Oh God, almost got shot. What, I killed him? No, get off him. What was it? I think it was a heck blaster. No, it was brown level, wasn't it? So that must have been a, was it brown level? Yeah, it was brown level. So that must have been a, what is the name of the gun that is red and shoots fire? Phoenix. Must have been a Phoenix. Okay. Ooh, right. I almost forgot what the hell we're doing. Well, then configure them is what we're doing. Woo! God. It's a little hectic, I will admit. With all the shots bouncing around, it's kind of hard to see what the hell's going on. Give me a blanket. Yeah, thank you. Were you in the enemies? Also, is every enemy now jammed? Because it certainly looks like every enemy here is jammed. This is not what I signed up for. I signed up for 50% jammed. You are contractually obligated, game, to give me 50% jammed enemies. Oh, I almost failed to flip over the table and dodge at the same time. Just wanted to freeze him. But I missed the table dodge. Okay, ammo. Oh, Christ, where have you been all my life? Oh, good Lord. At least it's not a jam chest. It's got a weird lag whenever I activate the Lament Configurum. I don't know if it's trying to like calculate whether or not I'm gonna get an item or something, or if it's loading the enemies. Just wish it wouldn't do that. Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to freeze you. Here we go. Okay. We must be getting close to the dragon. Yeah, oh yeah, just more jammed enemies. All enemies, jammed, Morty. 100%, 100%. Guess we'll take icebreaker ammo. Oh, I was scared by the money coming towards me. I don't know if you saw the same thing I did, but I saw money coming towards me and I'm like, crap, what the hell is that? Fire rate upgrade is actually kind of nice with the icebreaker. Normally it fires pretty slowly. It's actually firing at a relatively decent pace here. Thanks to Litchy Triggerfinger. Run. Ah, no, thank you. I made a bad dodge, and you saved me. Boy! Boyo! Really? I expected you to die. No, Mr. Bludgelon. I expected you to die. That's not good. I'd rather face a jammed enemy versus a sniper. Professional, rather. Another one. Oh, you weren't even jammed. Okay, well, if I knew that. If I knew that going into it. At this point, I have to be careful. If we find a, if we find the shop, the blacksmith shop, I do not want her to close up shop because I want to spend these 442 credits that I have. Let's go and open this chest. We have plenty of keys. We had a mimic, plus we picked up a key drop. Gun Knight armor, Gun Knight gauntlet, fine. It's acceptable. Should probably just wait for LJ before I go into the next room, but you know what? If it's a blacksmith, we can leave quickly enough. It's the dragon fight, so the blacksmith is going to be down by the other room we haven't been to. I haven't heard her, so I don't think she's going to be here, and she's not. We're getting close. What? Oh, I hear her. She's in the next room over. Ooh, that's a bad miss. That's not the freeze gun. That's not the freeze gun. Thank you, buddy. That's not the freeze gun. Why is it not? It's not switching over to the right weapon. Thank you. All right. Blacksmith is next to us. We have one more lament play. I should just be using the icebreaker more, I think. Protecting a little bit more of my health. 464 credits! I guess we've been cursed for a long time, and again, we haven't purchased a lot. I will take Helix bullets. I really don't like that item, but I'm gonna take it just for the hell of it. I want the armor, I want the ammo for... I'm probably gonna want the ammo after I fight the boss. I'll use Disintegrator, I'll use the Commando, I think. Probably not the Cat Claw, it's just not good enough. No Gun Muncher, I'm actually kind of disappointed about that. I really wanted to Gun Munch some of these weapons that we're not using, but I guess we'll hold on to them. So I guess we're gonna want Commando, Disintegrator, and Composite Gun. Yeah, that's a good setup, it's a good lineup. We have Helix bullets, so Disintegrator's gonna have a Helix shot. Yep. We do not care that much about mutation, although not having a beam weapon is going to. Oh, I mean we have the Disintegrator, but it's got a long charge up time. I'm gonna purchase the armor and the mutation. The mutation is for the dragon skull bullets, and then we will get our teleport ready. Pull LJ, fight the dragon. And I guess we're gonna fall down here. Yeah, this is for when the dragon fires those skulls at us, because beams break those instantly. We're gonna open with the Disintegrator. Hopefully we don't have to worry about knives in the walls. If we do, I'm gonna try to blank them, because I don't want jammed SMG knives. But if we fail, we fail. If we have to kill him, we have to kill him. Alright, perfect. So stand in the corner. Hopefully we do not have to dodge roll. I think I can do this. Yep, there we go. It's not slower enemy bullets or anything, it's just a slow dragon. Seems kind of slow. Perfect timing, out of ammo. Switch over to the... I mean, honestly, maybe the sling? Oh, it's pretty good damage. I didn't see you there, LJ. Hey, how you doing? How's it going, buddy? Gotta blank that. You're kidding me. I got hit and used a blank. It's the worst of both worlds. Man, I blanked those SMGs. Maybe I was too far away and the blank like didn't properly trigger or something on it, but that's a little silly. All right, so now we have to do this with LJ. Oh, what the hell was that? A familiar blanked a lot of bullets, and I wasn't even near them. Right. I forgot that this weapon is busted with the Helix bullets. It only fires one shot, or something to that effect. I'm not quite sure exactly what the problem is with it, but it's a little bit busted. It's a little bit busted. When this is not DD20 mode, that's actually not that bad, those dodges. I don't know if those shots are any faster when the dragon's jammed either. I feel like they are. I feel like they are faster when the Jagun is drammed. When the dragon is jammed. We have another lament charge. Let's use it. Might as well use this. I'm gonna get ammo for it. Little wiggle, 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 wiggle. Right, get the ammo. Get the hell out of here. Ultimately, this floor has been pretty disappointing. I guess we did get the composite gun. We want Mega Hand. We want Icebreaker. And really, these are going to be my room clearers for the rest of the game. They've been my room clearers for the last 2 floors, but being able to freeze the nastier jammed enemies and deal with them later is nice. Being able to do a lot of damage at range with the Mega Hand is great. I hope that the crutch is going to make it so that my shots have a higher chance of landing. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case, but I hope that we're going to have good homing on the Helix bullets shots. We'll see. We'll find out. I don't know. Can't really tell. I don't think they're homing anymore. And if they're not homing anymore, honestly, it's not that big of a loss. What's also interesting is that when we get a shadow bullet, it comes out of the middle. It's kind of weird. We'll take ammo for the Mega Hand. We'll summon LJ. It just wouldn't be a run without him. I think also the third shot from Icebreaker doesn't work with this. It's kind of disappointing. You know what? Ooh, yellow chamber. That is very nice. Get frozen. Yellow chamber is very good. It is a... Oh god, I'm gonna mess it up. It's a fire rate upgrade, isn't it? We fire faster. I think. I could be wrong about that. I don't think it's a reload upgrade. I think it is a fire rate upgrade. If it is, great. Great. If it is, then it is a useful thing. I mean, also, the fact that we get our own enemies, our own familiars basically for rooms is wonderful. You're stunned, you're frozen, you have no chance. I gotta get a lot better if I'm gonna do a, What? How did you die? You died in like 2 seconds. I don't get that. Like, look away for a second and he's already gone. Maybe because he wasn't jammed or something, and I shot him with like 1 icebreaker shot, and apparently that's enough. I don't know. I like this though. Good stuff. Still want to try to get payouts out of Lament Configure him, but I guess we just shouldn't expect anything out of it. You got him. I'm gonna run. You kill the Poopulon, please. I do like that our own friend gets stunned, because sometimes I don't want him to shoot. He had to finish off the little popcorn man, and then he left. My job here is done. What the hell? I killed my own book. Ah, whatever. Okay, I almost had that. What's left? What's left alive? What needs to go? This room sucks. Especially when my shots can't land because they wiggle. I really don't like Helix bullets. It doesn't really increase their damage all that much, and it just makes it so much harder to actually hit anything. One of my least favorite B tier items. Oh, you're my friend. I didn't even have to worry about you. Ugh. Whatever. HP is still fine, although it's a lot lower than I would have liked. Ooh. Need to do a lot more practicing before I do a LJ cursed no-hit run. That would be freaking impossible. This is the wrong direction. I know it's the wrong direction because I know what the right direction is, and it's not this way. What am I doing? Should probably try to kill this guy faster, not slower. But slower means I have more time to dodge LJ, so, you know, it's a little bit of a give and take. It just takes so long to kill him. No, up is the correct direction, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I think up is going to be the correct direction for us here. Blank more, dude. That's all I have to say about that. Just blank more. Who's my friend? I don't know. There's my friend. My friend is a veteran. You killed him! You're so good, my dude. Yeah, saw that coming. Where's the Poopulon? With LJ after me, I kind of feel like I have to keep moving a little bit here. But I really don't want to keep moving. You know what? Get frozen for a second, please. Take a lot of damage, hopefully die. Veteran, you are the best veteran. You helped out a great deal there, thank you. Keep wasting a shot whenever I switch to the Mega Hand. It's like, pew. Probably not do that. I'm sorry, friend. You will now no longer get sacrificed to the awakened one. Just accidentally knocked you into a pit and you died. More lament. Oh, that's my guy. Honestly, I don't mind that. I don't mind killing my friend in that situation, because he's gonna be creating a lot of bullets, and I'm not immune to those bullets. Even though I wish I was. I have a friend here. I killed my friend. I've been doing that a lot lately. Can't actually hit you. Get frozen. There we go. Been frozen, I can push him into a corner and hit him more easily. Alright. Okay, this room sucks. Yeah. I see you. Oh, I see you, piece of garbage. Blank man. Mr. Blank Man. Send me a blank. Oh, skull. No. No! No! You body blocked for him. There we go. Get out of here. No skulls. I like when I get the double shadow bullet shot, because it kind of looks like a weird shotgun of mega hand bullets. Looks weird. I like it. I like weird. I should have definitely played Lament Configurum. Just forgot. I need to test to see if I am actually getting 1 or 2 shots out of the icebreaker, because if I'm only getting 1 shot instead of 2, then I should probably just switch to another weapon when I get an enemy frozen. But for now, this is okay. For now, it is still acceptable. Now let's go and play Lament Configurum. Oh, tricky, Trixie. Now this is it's a helix I can get behind. It's a nice tight spread. Oh. Actually, that's kind of an oxymoron, isn't it? It's not a tight spread. Oh, the birds. What the hell is... Because sometimes when I fire it, it has a tight spread, and other times when I fire it, it's got a very wide spread. No idea what's causing the difference. Did I get a proper shot out of this? No. Does it work if I get like the shadow bullet shot out of it? Hold on. 1, 2, switch, fire. Hey, it does work. Okay. There's just like a problem with shadow bullets, I think, is causing it to not function correctly. Now, I still don't know if I'm actually getting that 3rd shot normally, but if I switch, I do get it. Kind of strange. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting it, but I think I do get it when I switch to fire. Oh, you're my friend and you shot me. You're my friend and you shot me. I guess that's one reason why I don't necessarily respect the yellow chamber, maybe as much as I should. Situations like that. Little bullshit friendly fire. Thank you. Yeah, it was great shooting. That's wonderful shooting. Just completely shoot around everything. Lord, Helix Bullets is so bad. I know it looks cool, but it's just so ineffectual at times. Like, for half the guns, it just doesn't seem like it works effectively. For the other half of the guns, I'd rather just be able to choose where I'm shooting and actually have my bullets go there. That's not to mention, of course, the fact that if you drop Helix bullets, you have buggy aim for the rest of your run. Which is not amazing. I do like the knockback from Duck Hunt, though. Duck gun, hunt gun. That knockback is crazy good. With Helix shots, anyways. You wouldn't think that a light gun would have a lot of knockback, but I guess it does. Excuse me. Hot lead, okay. I was wondering, like, how come sometimes I'm lighting enemies on fire? Hot lead. Yeah, it does work sometimes. Did you break the table? With your little mini blank? That's rude. I actually was kind of using that. All right, finally. Found the Lich fight. Have commando. Oh, do these not home anymore? I hope no, it looks like they do, okay. Have the commando. Have the composite gun. The composite gun. We have a long path to the boss fight, which is nice because it means that we will be able to pull LJ a long distance away. And actually, we might as well do one more room. Get one more Lament Configurum charge. I really don't want to do this room, but you know what? We're already here. I can't aim! Oh, wow. That's like extremely timely. I'll take Disintegrator just because it's cool. Just because it looks cool, man. Oh, hey. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm happy to see that, but I'm very glad I decided to do one more room for Lament Configurum, because that's a freaking makeshift cannon. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty very good, actually. We're gonna save that for the second phase, because the first phase is easily countered by explosions, and we have lots of explosions in the commando. So we're gonna use that for the first phase, makeshift for the second phase, third phase will be whatever. Also, for faster fire rate. Does a faster fire rate affect weapons like the disintegrator? Do they affect things that have beams? I don't know. But I'm switching away from the commando when I don't need the commando, and honestly, this is going just fine. That was really good. We have a lot of ammo left in the commando. Makeshift cannon, because of Helix bullets, it might be able to get the kill in one shot on the Lich phase 2, even if it is jammed. Because Helix bullets, if every shot oh wow, you're here quick. If every shot lands, it is a damage upgrade. No, not quite enough. I purposefully didn't blink there because I wanted to see if we could get the kill with the commando, but I had to wait for the HP bar to go down and for me to have a second to look at it. But we still did a good job. Still fine. He's moving to the center. Where's he going? Oh, there you're going. I was wondering what was going on. I was like, where are you going? Wrong time to use the blank. That's okay. Trying to find a good time to use it. Right there. That's when you want to pop it. There we go. Sweet. I'm not going to pop Lament Configurum. I'm not that silly these days. My silliness has left me. I've done rainbow mode. Pop me now. There we go. Oh, careful! Bullets are coming. Oh, I got hit! Rude! Rude! LJ's, not LJ, Lich is dead. I got hit by one remaining bullet after I had already won. What the hell's that? Game. Oh, there was also, whoa, what was it? What was it? What boss did I kill on fire? No, it was the Convict's Past in rainbow mode just a few episodes ago. I remember I lit myself on fire and then got in the car, and then it was just like tick of damage, tick of damage, tick of damage, and I'm like, come on, go faster, drive faster, I'm gonna die. That was a lot of fun. I had fun with that one. Thank God we got the makeshift cannon. I didn't want to have to fight Lich Phase 2 with LJ right there. I expected, honestly, to get a little bit further, or more distance at it between the first and second phase. Because if the first phase of the Lich is on like the left side of the map, it seems like the second and third phases are going to be on the right side of the map. And the second and third phases are always next to each other, but they are spread out from the first phase. But this time, I guess we just got very unlucky with the level generation. The first phase and the second phase were right next to each other. So literally, before the boss fight actually started, LJ was already there, ready to make my life a pain. And because he was there, I wasn't able to make the dodges to prevent myself from getting hit, but whatever. So pretty good run. Shadow Bullets is great. Helix Bullets is honestly meh. It messes up with homing and your aim, so I'm not a big fan of it. Also, the whole if you drop it, you lose your accuracy is annoying. Sponge is great. Commando's great. Disintegrator is great. Scrambler's great. Icebreaker's great. Mega Hand's great. Sling is great. Lichy Triggerfinger is great. Yellow Chamber is great, although we don't get the 2 HP because we are the robot. Any other character would get 2 heart containers picking this up, and so it's an immediate take when you are playing Lament Configurum, even if you're at 10 curse. Even if you're not at 10 curse, even if you have 4 curse or something, 6 curse. It does give you like 2 curse when you hold on to it or something like that, maybe 2.5, so it's awkward, but Deposit Gun, great. Just a great run. We had a lot of really nice weapons, and a lot of things that we didn't end up using. You know, we didn't use the Molotov Cocktail, that's fine. We didn't really use the M1. Machine Pistol, that's fine. Hot Lead is kind of just like it's not super amazing, especially with something like the Mega Hand where you're not gonna get it that often, the effect happening. Same thing with Frost Bullets. It was interesting with the Cat Claw that we would get the status effects apply frequently, but the Cat Claw just takes too long to explode, and it takes too much ammunition to kill jammed enemies, I think, to really make it super worthwhile. But a good run. Good run. We took a lot of damage. Maybe next run we'll go for a no-hit run, and maybe we'll succeed. Who knows? But anyways, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.